Hey Carlos, so I am going to do a quick review on your Google Ads account, and immediately I can tell that this was a smart campaign. So anytime you're doing a smart campaign, it's kind of a super shotgun approach, meaning they're going to put your ad basically anywhere it will fit. So what that means is while you'll get a lot of impressions and then a lot of clicks, it says you got 18 calls, but um, one was from Arizona. A lot of them don't say where they're from, and a lot of them were less than a second long. So it's super shotgun approach, San Antonio. So none of these are Dallas. It's a super shotgun approach, and in my experience, I think I've worked with like 60 different Google Ads people accounts in the last 3 months, and there's literally only been one guy who has had success with the smart campaign. So I usually recommend not doing it. I usually, if somebody wants to try it out, I'll let them try it out. But in my opinion, if you're gonna do Google Ads, you should do a search campaign. And a search campaign, all that means is if somebody does towing company near me, you come up as an ad here. So we would only pick the keywords that are most likely to give you a new customer. Whereas here, while it is a smart campaign, so it's going to pick the keywords for you. So here are the search terms, keyword themes: trailer winching, tow truck, jumpstart service, long distance towing, towing service, wrecker service, tire change, 24-hour towing services, junk car removal, roadside assisting, emergency towing. So the problem with these type of keywords is that sometimes these are not going to be what the customer wants. So for example, roadside assistance might be if they have insurance, they want a specific type of roadside assistance. Trailer is so broad that they might want to buy a trailer. They might want to learn what a trailer is. Might want it to be a trailer for a movie. Same with winching. Tow truck. Again, tow truck is very broad. So do they want to buy a tow truck? Do they want to know what a tow truck is? Do they need a tow truck at this moment? Is it a tow truck company, a tow truck service? Is it a tow truck dealership? Jumpstart service, like I wouldn't even really go after this because I don't think there's a lot of volume for that. Towing service, that's a good one. Wrecker service, that's a good one. Tire change service, again, that might be a little bit of a too low of a fruit to go after. 24-hour towing services, that's good. So we have more control whenever we do a search term because, oh man, look at this. So junk car nearby. You spent $75 on junk car nearby. That is not good. That is literally not what you do. Junk car salvage nearby. Again, you are not selling salvaged cars. Road service near me. Okay, maybe, but not necessarily. Car pickup for junk. Again, awful. Towing near me. This is what you want. 4 clicks at $9.43 total. So if you had the right keyword where it was only showing these type of keywords, you would have much more of this and way less of the above. Car for cash near me. So again, way off. Roadside assistance near me. Maybe. Okay, maybe these are maybe. Towing cost estimator, junk car. So most of these are for like junk stuff. And that is not what we want. So like as clear as day, we know that this didn't work because you were getting a lot of clicks. The majority of your clicks, I would say 80% of your clicks, came from stuff that didn't even matter. So that is the bad part. Moving forward, I would highly recommend creating a search campaign that specifically targets keywords that you want to go after. So just in a quick example, this is our SCM Rush tool that helps us find keywords that are worth going after. If I put towing service, which is what you do, it will give me a list of good keywords. So look, this has 4,900 search volume in the United States. So scale it down to Dallas. Towing service near me, towing services, tow truck service near me. All these keywords are going to be good. Not all of them, sorry. So like we wouldn't include, there was one here. Cheap towing service, like maybe you're not cheap. Triple A, like they're specifically looking for somebody. But there's enough keywords here so that we only appear when it is right? So like Pepe's towing service, like you're not Pepe, so we're not gonna come. I'm not gonna put that as a keyword there. And then we can go into the variations, right? So this is specifically to truck. This is specifically to near me. And since we're in Texas, we can do Texas and see what Texas keyword. So towing service Houston, you're not Houston, but we can do Dallas. It's a commercial keyword with 140 search volume, keyword difficulty of 32, which is not bad, and a cost per click of $4.08. This varies depending on what type of match it is. So is it exact? Is it broad? Is it phrase? And so on and so forth. So like with proper keyword research and proper match types, we'll be able to say, okay, we're only going to come up for the highest level of term that works for you. So in this case, like emergency towing services or towing services Dallas or towing services near me, towing services open right now, things like that. And those keywords are going to lead to a much better chance of getting a new customer versus the smart campaign, which was doing junk nearby, junk car salvage nearby, road service to me. So like that's pretty bad. And then one last thing is I don't think you have a website, so I would highly recommend doing like a landing page. Let me see if I can come up with that. I think it's this one. So this customer didn't have a functioning website. They had a website, but it would load super slow, and every now and then you'd have to like prove that you're human. So like obviously people aren't gonna take all that time to do all that. They're just gonna back out and go to the next ad or next website to get their problem solved. So this is a landing page. It's super simple. It just says what you do and what area. Call, get a quote. That's it. Because what's gonna happen is someone's gonna click on the ad. They just want to know how to contact you. If it's that serious and they need it that bad. If they need to read a little bit more, then we'll mention what you do, right? So in this case, it'd be towing services, change tires, roadside assistance, picture, get a quote. The reviews so that people know, okay, this is a legit company. Maybe other things you do about us just to give more of a story, and boom, get started. Like it's pretty straightforward with the landing page. So I highly recommend doing this. If not, you're not giving yourself the best opportunity or the best chance to convert a new customer. With that being said, it looks like your account is suspended. Sorry about that. Your account is unpaid balance. I checked it. It does say that it was paid. So my advice is either we wait until Friday to see if they respond. Sometimes it takes weeks. Sometimes they're quick. In this case, it sounds like it's been over 2 weeks. If not that, what I would recommend, I mean, we'd have to do this as a service though, is or you can do this on your own on a different account, is take a different email, create the campaign, and don't link them up. Like even if you could even use a different credit card, because if not, they're gonna trace it back. If you decide to hire us to do it, then I would create a new account under our Symphony Advertising Manager, and we'd set you up with one of these. We'd still probably need a different credit card just to be safe, or the updated credit card just to be safe. But that would be my route. So number one, the campaign wasn't set up that great, flat out. And number two, we either wait or we create a new campaign. So let me know if you have any questions. I hope this helps, and thanks for reaching out.